How you doing? I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. Today I wanted to talk about just the amount of alcohol that you have consumed in your life. Just think about that from a different perspective. I was watching a video a couple of weeks ago, and it was about, I think it was van life, something to do with van life. People traveling around in a mobile home. And just traveling around the world. I'm not sure where these people were, but the title of the video was we've traveled 50,000 miles to get where we are. And it just got me. I'm a bit of a nerd that way, and I used to drive a lot when I was in Ireland. I've driven a lot throughout my life, so it just got me thinking about how many miles or how many kilometers I've actually driven in my life to get me to where I am right at this point. How many miles have I clocked up on all the different cars that I had? No, it's an interesting thing. It's just a nerdy thing to do, but it also got me thinking about things in terms of alcohol and how many pints of alcohol I've actually drank up until this stage to get me where I am. I mean, obviously the last 7 years has been nothing, so but how much alcohol have I actually drank in those in my lifetime up until 2011 to get me where I am, or 2012, I can't even remember when it was that I stopped now. When I do the calculations, a really conservative estimate is probably about 25,000 pints of alcohol, of mostly Guinness, but varying different types. And I'm not talking about just pints. I'm talking about the equivalent in wine and spirits that I've drank. I didn't drink a whole lot of spirits, but it was mostly beer. But just think about that for a moment. Like a conservative estimate of 25,000 pints. The cost of that in terms of how much it physically cost me in money terms to buy those 25,000 pints. The cost of it in time, sitting down and drinking 25,000 pints. How much time does that cost you? And you're not only talking, as I said before, about the time that you are drinking the pints, but you're talking about the wasted time afterwards. When you've stopped drinking and you're going through the hangover, the physical hangover, but mostly the mental hangover, and that mental hangover lasts a lot longer than the physical hangover does. You're being affected mentally a lot longer. So think about that, and when you start thinking about the time cost and how much that is costing in terms of time and money, also think about the opportunity costs. What could you have been doing with that time, with that money? Think about 25,000 pints. Wow, it just doesn't bear thinking about, really, but it does. From my perspective it does, because it's a great way of sort of reaffirming where I am and my decision to stop. Not that I need that. I mean, everything that I've done since I've stopped has led me to a place now which is so much better than where I was. You can't go back and change anything about anything that you've done in the past, anything that you've done, anything that you've thought, anything that you've bought. All the opportunity costs in the past that you missed out on, you can't change those. What you can do is change things now, right now, in this moment. You can make the decision and really decide that this is what you're going to do, and then move forwards and change. You're the master of your own destiny, whether that's a great destiny which takes you to the places that you want to go and fulfills all your dreams, or leads you into a life which is completely and utterly fucked up. You are the master of your own destiny. You can blame other things, you can blame your past, you can blame so many different things, but at the end of the day, all boils down to you. I think the big takeaway for this video is, regardless of what's happened in your past, regardless of what you've done, what it's cost you in terms of time, money, effort, whatever, opportunity costs. There's nothing you can do about that, but you can change things going forwards in the future, and that's where you're paralyzed. That's where what you are the master of. You're not the master of what's gone before you, because it's gone and you can't do anything about it. So yeah, onwards and upwards. If you think you've got a problem with alcohol, I've got something I want to give you for free that I think you're going to love. It's my new book, 10 Steps to Stop Drinking Alcohol. Now, if you download this book, if you open it and you read it and you follow the steps, I'm positive that you're going to enjoy a lot more mental freedom, a lot more money in your bank account, better relationships, and a whole lot more. Now, as I said, I want to give you this book for free. So all you have to do is click on the link down below this video to get started. It'll take you to the website alcoholmastery.com. Leave your best email address and I'll send you out a free copy straight away. Now, as I said, I think you're going to enjoy this book and find it extremely useful. So go ahead right now, click on the link down below to get started. I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. Take care of yourself. Onwards and upwards. Bye now.